Alright, welcome back to another episode of Jeremy's Point of View. Here in today's episode, I'm going to be discussing the new Disney Pixar film, Turning Red. And I'm going to jump right into it and tell you guys, my kids wanted to watch this, we sat down and watched it, and I have subsequently watched it probably 5-6 times total so far over the weekend. And right off the bat, I just want to dive in and say, this isn't your typical Pixar film. It definitely has its own unique flair. You can see that there is a lot of anime influence in this film, with some of the color palettes, with the way the eyes are done, very emotional faces. There's some scenes where they show the eyes and they have like the stars in them, and definitely some anime influence, and you can tell that that comes from the director of the film and the way that she kind of put this whole thing together. But overall, I thought it was a really fun film. Stories about this character named Mei Lin. She's 13 and she starts to basically go through a change. Any kind of emotional distress, if she gets sad, angry, anything that causes her to get overly emotional causes her to turn into this red panda. And they do give you some backstory on it with her family and this power that's bestowed to like a great aunt of hers, something like that. So I do like and enjoy that they were able to give a worthwhile backstory to the character. In a lot of anime, there's really no story, not least as far as a backstory. Sometimes, a lot of times, characters just turn into different things, and that's just what it is. So I like how in this film they're able to give it a solid backstory and give us a reason for why this is happening to her and a goal. There's this goal towards the end of the film where they can basically take and trap your panda in this pendant, and so that way you don't have to deal with it anymore. And that's one of the things that Mei Lin is struggling with in this film, is that this panda really helps her to open up and find herself. There's a huge undertone in this film on puberty and change, large change, and what she's going through. The character has an overbearing mother that she has never stood up to, and that's one big thing that she's battling in this film, is that she is trying to become her own person. She's trying to become her own woman, but she feels these pressures from her mother and her family to basically do what they want her to do, to be this good girl, to do these things that her mother wants to, impart on her. And she's just wants to be a 13-year-old girl and just wants to go to this concert. And that's a huge portion of the film. Is, it takes place in 2002. There's this boy band called Four Town with fantastic music written by Billie Eilish. I gotta say, for being this made-up boy band in this film, the songs were catchy. I mean, I'm not afraid as a man to admit that. They were pretty catchy tunes in the boy band thing, and with it taking place in 2002, we all remember the boy band crazes back in the day. So I thought that that was really well done, and really, her goal in this film is just to earn up enough money to secretly go behind her mom's back and go see this band play. There's this undertone, like I said, of puberty, womanhood, changing, having these emotions for boys. The movie, as it being a Disney Pixar film, does have some kind of adult jokes in there that some kids wouldn't understand in regards to like the puberty and attraction to, the opposite sex and stuff like that. It's all sprinkled in there. So in some ways, there's some adult content in there that I was a little bit surprised of, but I also appreciated it as an adult watching the film. I thought it was very well done. Her mom, like I said, very overbearing, always embarrassing her, and obviously we get to a certain point in the film where she finally does stand up to her mother. Don't want to get too much into too many spoilers, but I've kind of given you guys a pretty good rundown on the film. And like I said, the music was good. The animation was fantastic. It was a really fun story, and just like with most Disney Pixar films, by the end of them, I am left smiling. I'm left in a very good mood, and this was another movie that ultimately left me feeling that. I enjoyed it, and since my kids wanted to rewatch it a bunch of times, I have caught it in a couple more sittings, and I've caught it in a couple more bits and pieces where my kids have it on kind of in the background, and I catch myself kind of watching it again. I'll see it on and sit down, and all of a sudden I catch myself sitting down for the last hour of the film again. It's that kind of enjoyable film. I think adults can enjoy it. I think the kids will enjoy it. This is a great family-friendly film, well put together, and it's definitely a different story and a different kind of film for Disney Pixar, and that is what I love the most about it. And I feel like it has a lot of great things to say about it, especially for somebody that is going through puberty or somebody that's going through intense changes in their life. This movie really gives you hope in those regards. This character is she's a quiet girl. She's shy. She is afraid to open up. And when she starts turning into this red panda, she starts to find herself, and she starts to find confidence in herself, confidence to do things that she wouldn't be willing to do before. And in the end, I don't want to spoil too much, so I guess I'll warn you guys right now, little spoiler, but in the end she finds that she doesn't want to get rid of the red panda, even though her family's pressuring her to do that, because this red panda that she turns into has made her into the woman that she wants to be. It has given her courage. It has given her hope for the future. It has given her the ability to find confidence in herself, confidence to stand up to her mother, confidence to live life and be what she wants to be. And I loved everything about the story, everything about the film. I give it a huge recommendation, and I hope you guys go out and see it. If you have seen the movie, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you guys thought of it. I thought it was a fantastic film. I think it's a great film, like I said. Sit down with the family and enjoy. So until the next time, hit that like button. Please, you guys, subscribe to the channel. The videos lately have been taking off. You guys have been coming in, commenting, liking. I can't appreciate and tell you guys how thankful I am any more than I have. So thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. I greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next episode of Jeremy's Point of View. Until next time, peace.